Hello dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. So let us continue with the remaining problems on distance formula exercise number 28. Okay, so the first question for the day that I'm taking here is question number 21. So question says the length of a line PQ is 10 units. The coordinates of P are 2, minus 3. Calculate the coordinate of Q if its abscissa is 10. Okay, so basically the point P, okay, so P is given to you 2, minus 3 and Q. Okay, so for Q only abscissa is given. That means we are not given with ordinate. Okay, so you have to assume ordinate to be anything like x, k or whatever you want to. Okay, and you need to find the distance between P and Q. Okay, so it is already given that the distance is 10 units, and basically whichever unknown you are taking, for example if you take the ordinate to be x, so you need to find the value of x in this case. Okay, so let us begin. So let the coordinate of Q be 10, y. Okay, so in this case I have taken y as the unknown. Okay, and it is given that abscissa is 10. Okay, and it is also given that PQ is 10, right? So from here I can say PQ square is 100, squaring both sides, right? Okay, so you have got this. If you call this as x1 y1, this becomes your x2 y2, right? Okay, so this becomes x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus of minus 3, which is y plus 3 whole square. Okay, so from here you need to find the value of y. Okay, so open up the bracket. So 10 minus 2 is 8, so 8 square is 64, and we have got y plus 3 whole square, which is a plus b whole square form, right? Okay, so put the formula. So you will get y square plus 9y plus 9 plus 6y equals to 100. Okay, so I have just given you directly, and most of you are not showing the steps. Okay, I have given you directly because you have already understood from the previous sums where I have shown you in detail. Okay, so I want you to write your answer in detail, not like this. Okay, so if I see that you have skipped this way, then I will deduct your marks. Please make note of that. Okay, so from here to here we get this one by using a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square formula. So from here you will arrive at this particular quadratic equation if you take this 100 here. Okay, so this is y square plus 6y minus 27 equals to 0. Please remember, whenever you solve this using middle term, you have to make sure that you have 0 out here. Okay, so that's why take everything to the left hand side, so you will get this much. Okay, so from here again I am skipping the steps. Okay, so in between these two there are some steps, so after factorization you will arrive at this. Okay, so that means either y plus 9 has to be 0 or y minus 3 has to be 0. If y plus 9 is equal to 0, then y will be equals to this plus 9 goes over there, becomes minus 9. Okay, and from here y minus 3 equals to 0 means y equals to 3. Okay, so the values for y are minus 9 and 3. Okay, so therefore the coordinate of q, okay, so the coordinate of q will be 10, one of the value for y is minus 9. Okay, so one of the coordinate will be 10, minus 9, and the other one will be 10, other y is 3. So the other coordinate will be 10, 3. All right, so you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let's have a look at this particular question now. So P is the center of a circle, okay, and the radius is given to be 13 units. So PT is perpendicular to a chord AB. Okay, so since you have already learned chapter on circles, so it's going to be easy for you to understand here. And T is given to be, see, the coordinate P is given, the coordinate of T is given, which is minus 2, minus 4. So you need to find the length of AT, okay, and you need to find the length of AB here. Okay, now let us quickly go to the circles chapter and try to understand what happens if you draw a perpendicular from the center to a chord. Okay, so if this is perpendicular, then we know that this chord will be bisected. That means AT and TB both are of equal length. Okay, and here since this is right angle triangle, because this is perpendicular, so that's why this is 90 degree. So this acts like your right angle triangle, and this also acts like your right angled triangle. Okay, so we need to calculate what is our AT. Now let us see what are the things given. So in order to calculate AT, let's have a look at this particular right angled triangle. Okay, so in right angle triangle we make use of something called Pythagoras theorem. So we have AP, which is radius, and radius is given to be 13 units. So we need to calculate PT. So we need to know the coordinate P and T, which are already given, right? So we'll find PT, okay, and we already have AP, so we'll be able to calculate our AT here. Okay, so given radius is 13, okay, PA and PB both are radius, which is 13 units. Okay, so using distance formula, so again I'm calculating PT. So PT will be equals to, okay, so both are given, so calculate PT. So from here PT turns out to be 5. Okay, so this is 13 and this is 5. So in triangle PAT, use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so in this triangle AP is your hypotenuse, right? So AP square or PA square will be equals to AT square. This goes over there, becomes plus PT square, right? So PA square equals to AT square plus PT square. So we need to calculate AT. So that's why I have written in this way. Okay, so let us put the values. So PT is 25 and PA is 169. PT is 5 and PA is 13. So the square of them will be 169 minus 25. So from here AT turns out to be 12 units. So we have found it our AT. Now next we need to calculate is AB, right? So AB will be equals to, as you know, AB is going to be the double of this, because AB will be bisected by this perpendicular, right? So that's why AB will be double of 80, right? So 80 is 12, so that's why double of 12 is 24 units. So the length of AB is 24 units. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let's have a look at question number 24. So you can leave your question number 23. Please do not try that question. So let's have a look at question number 24. So question says, calculate the distance between A 7,3 and B, which is on the x-axis and whose abscissa is given to be 11. Okay, so we know that any point on the x-axis is of the form x comma 0, because in the x-axis we don't move towards vertical, right? So that's why the value for ordinate will be 0 always. Okay, so here abscissa is given to be how much? Abscissa is given to be 11. So that means instead of x I can write 11 here. Okay, so we have abscissa equals to 11, so that's why the point becomes 11 comma 0. So basically you need to find the distance between 7,3 and 11 comma 0. So it's very simple, right? So the distance is calculated using this. So call this as x1 y1, call this as x2 y2, and evaluate this, which turns out to be 5 units. So that's why my distance will be 5 units, and on the basis of this your homework will be question number 25. Alright, so today we'll do only this much. So we'll meet with rest of the sums in tomorrow's video. Okay, so thank you very much. You may pause the video to note down.